What's going on, guys? Bisectatron here from Clash of Clans Manual. Welcome to my next war recap video. And we went against a clan that was using Xmod, I think it's called to some extent. So they were sandboxing a few of our bases, not everyone, which is why we were able to get the win. As you can see, they 3-starred a bunch of our upper Town Hall 10s, but they left a few 1-starred, and they had, you know, a little bit of trouble with our Town Hall 9s, I guess. They got a lot 3-starred, but not enough. Basically, in this one, if they had all used Xmod, they would have won pretty easily, is my guess. But they didn't, and overall, they weren't that good of attackers, the people that weren't using Xmod. So, when you average out their Xmodders and their average attackers, that's about the same attack skill as us, who are just good attackers not using Xmod. But they had a lot more Town Hall 9s than us, which made the difference and allowed us to get the win here. Just because we had about 8 more Town Hall 10s than they did, they were mostly Town Hall 9s on the bottom. So we'll take a look at a few attacks. First, I want to just kind of show you how I know they were using Xmod, and it wasn't just good attacks. So real quick, I want to take a look at Peter. Watch this attack right here. Drops a hog and sets off that spring trap. No, there's no reason to drop a hog there unless you know there's a spring trap there. Because I'm guessing as while he was practicing, 3 of his giants got sprung off, so he thought he'd drop a hog, which would get the same effect. So that's just how I know they were using Xmod. And that being said, let's take a look at a few of our attacks. We're going to look at only Town Hall 9s. The Town Hall 10s did good taking out the other Town Hall 10s, but there weren't any 3-stars at the Town Hall 10 for us. And our Town Hall 10s were also took care of a lot of their Town Hall 9s, but we still had some of our Town Hall 9s step up and get the 3-star. So we'll start at 31, and we are watching Spike. Great attacks. I love this composition that he uses. Valks, hogs, and balloons. Very powerful. And drops a balloon, just trades for the archer tower. A few more front end balloons. It's like a Sudoku type defense. Very common, and I love how he takes it out. So front end balloons taking out these defenses. Minions, he always does this. He drops good minions, creates this funnel while the balloons are doing their thing. Also helps pour out the CC troops. Doesn't get a full lure here, just gets partial lure on the CC. Drops his golem. Backing up with Valks. They're just going to chase the archer, then go right up. I don't think he has any wall breakers, unless the Valks beat through the wall, which is fine. Then I think he'll drop a jump spell right here, let his troops in, heal, and then I think a rage, so they can get through the CC troops and the queen. And I think the hogs are coming in pretty soon. Now that his Valks are into the core, taking care of buildings, nice level 30 queen shooting behind them. Golem's still up, and balloon coming from the outside, which is nice. Still has a bunch of those in the bag. And just dropping balloons now that these core air defenses are going down, which is awesome. And I think he'll kind of spray out his hogs and his balloons, just take care of these back end defenses, so his Valks don't have to go all the way through. That golem's still up, walking around a little bit, beating on that wall now. And hogs making their way through, balloons. It's an awesome attack. I love this strategy he's been using. Good stuff. And that queen, he'll activate the ability, and she'll shoot down a few more defenses and help get the 3-star there. So, didn't use the queen's ability. I guess he must have forgot that. Anyway, plenty of troops were cleaned up nonetheless, and we'll fast forward as he does that cleanup. And then we'll get on to our next attack. Alright, we're taking a look at number 38. This is Peter taking on their 38. A Valk attack again, but take a look. I like how he does this attack. So golem down, other golem, both just going to that archer tower. A few wall breakers. I think he intended for that one max golem to go in that compartment right there, but no problem. Golems are still tanking fine. Jump spell is good. It's going to let them all the way into the core. Has 20 Valks, and he's just going to unleash them. One and the queen go to the outside, but the rest are going straight in. Got a little bit lucky that there wasn't any minions in the CC. There's a few minions in the CC, but I think he has a wizard or two to shoot those down. So always make sure you have some air targeting troops, like wizards or your queen backing up your Valks, or else nothing will hit those minions and they can just go to work on your Valks, or even balloons. So Valks making their way through, good heal placement, keeping them all up. Queen's going around to the outside, but she'll be okay if you can use the ability right there. King going to the bottom, and then still has one more heal left for those Valks. A little bit tricky on the placement there. He probably should have waited to see where they would go, because that heal's not going to be utilized very well. So Valk's a little bit unpredictable, but still has the king, a few barbarians, a big group of Valks, a golem up, which isn't really tanking for anything, unfortunately. So got a little bit close at the end here, but still has a good wad of Valks that are going to start making their way through to those last defenses. Queen finally targeting some defenses here, and the king somehow is still alive with a bunch of barbarians. Queen just went down. If that golem could get through the wall a little bit faster, that would be helpful. But I think the group of Valks is going to be enough, along with the king, a few barbarians. And they'll just make their way through, get to that wizard tower, and that is it. Golem helps, breaks through, and he'll get the 3-star. So nice job, Peter, and we'll go on to our next attack. Alrighty. 42. We are looking at, actually, I don't want to show another Valk attacks. I'm actually going to skip this one. Let's look at KFS. Just a hog attack, and I like what he does here. A few front end balloons. We'll take out that cannon and move on to the mortar. Then just one for each of those archer towers. I think he might have been better off spreading out the balloons, because the archer towers don't go down, the air defenses are in the way. So maybe a little bit more of a spread in the balloons would help. So he kind of is able to recover here, drop a few hogs, because I don't think he was planning on having to use hogs to take out the CC. But anyway, improvises, which is great. It's awesome to see. And gets the CC lure, pulling them off to the left with just some barbarians. And I think he dropped one more hog because he thought there might be something in the CC, but I don't think there was. Now it's dropping the barbarians, witches, wizards. I think I'll back it up with the queen and take care of these CC troops. So as they take care of that, I think Golem in the clan castle. He'll drop that in just a moment to go in there and take out the queen. So typical Hog Rider attack you see at Town Hall 9. So Kill Squad making their way in. Golem goes in. Maybe I should drop that a little bit earlier, because a few of his wizards, I think, died to some of those defenses. Queen hops out, the defensive one. His king is going to wrap around the base, which he should have funneled a little bit better. But he still has a few troops that go in, take out the queen. And now he's free to send in the Hog Riders. He's going to do a wall of them on the left side of the base, which is kind of nice because it protects his Kill Squad. Like his witches, wizards, everything he has left from taking out the queen. The Hogs will tank for that now. Good heal placement. Hogs will stand in that for a while. And making their way through. Has two different groups of Hogs. And he'll drop his last heals for each of those groups. Good placement on those. Going to keep those Hogs up. And I think that big group at the bottom is going to especially make their way through, take out these defenses, and finish this thing up. Still has the Golem up, which I think is still tanking. And right after they take out that Expo, they'll turn around and take out the defensive king. Well, actually, there's a cannon. Okay, they'll take out that cannon. Now they'll turn on the king and those skelly traps, take those out. Still has the witches, their skeletons in the core of the base. Queen around the outside, and we'll fast forward because this is over. Awesome attack by KFS. And that's going to do it. Hope you guys liked these attacks. It was a good war for us. It tested some of our abilities, and I think the key was those Town Hall 10s didn't have as much to work on because they had way fewer Town Hall 10s than we did. So our Town Hall 10s were able to go down, take out their Town Hall 9s, and clean up, get the 3-star, because they did have some tough Town Hall 9 bases, and our Town Hall 9s struggled to do that and take those out for 3 stars. So anyway, good job to everyone at 49er War Clan, and we've got another good war coming up for you guys against another clan that has about 125 wins like us. That's going to do it, though, and I'll see you guys later. by Secatron out.